How's you going, my son, and welcome back to Undertale. You're probably wondering what the hell we're doing all the way back here, near the beginning of the game. And that's because we need to get the cursor off screen, and unlocked Undyne on our calling, because she just hangs out with Papyrus once you burn down her house. So, we're going to see if she has anything extra to say around here. This is where my brother is supposed to patrol, but every time I show up, he's slacking off. It's a good thing I spotted you first. I'm sure he would have made a weird first impression. Nope, doesn't look like she does. What? Are you lost? You should try calling someone for help. Doesn't look like there's actually... We'll see if maybe the second call has some extra information. Sorry, what did he say? If he's not around, he won't come back. That's just the way he functions. A little bit of a warning, I guess, for later. Clothes from the river, waterproof sweater. Just a river. I'm a little disappointed. My brother helped me find the box. Doggo's not home. This note is written very oddly, as if the paper was moving while it was written. It says, out to lunch. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to see what he was looking at if it wasn't moving. So he would have to, like, constantly, like, crinkle and wiggle the paper around so he could see it. Man, that's kind of terrible. It must be tough being a snowman. Try to be nice to people made of strange materials. Is that snowman still there? Well, he's not going anywhere, so yes. Careful, ice is slippery. No one will attack you. I'm cold out of things to say. Papyrus! You're starting to get punny. Lunch maze, except when I got shot. Disappointing, but I turned off the electricity. And apparently the maze, because I can just walk wherever the hell I want. Famous Snowdin snowball game, faster completion, different prizes, money comes from snowball tax. What? You've never heard of a snowball tax? The surface world must be paradise. Depends on your preference, I guess. Formation of the married dogs. Nah, that's weird. There are way better animals to marry. Like skeletons. Papyrus, are you suggesting something? Oh, that's funny. Crossword. I guess it's an apt name. Those words make me cross. Are you still looking at that word search? Should be able to do it even if it isn't completable. Ah, the spaghetti trap. Yeah. Wait. Nothing like a hot bucket of spaghetti. What? Did he cut himself off? But I think he's wrong. Kids love deadly spikes. It's true. If you know any kids, you should ask them. I'm solving it as we speak. Because he's tall and handsome, as he says. Oh, this puzzle! You figured it out so easily! That was very Papyrus of you. Talking on the phone. How Papyrus of you. I apologize if any of my voice acting warbles. Like I've mentioned before, it's... Well, it's not a skill I actually have, it's just something I try to do. Just make silly voices and such. So I'm not, you know, I'm not trained in how to keep it from, or keep consistent on a different voice than my own. Oh, the puzzle that Dr. Alphys made. I had to ask Undyne to ask her to make one. I only follow her online. I'm not really friends with her. Yet. Someday, I'll impress her with my huge biceps. That's a good way to make friends. I suppose. Certain definitions of friend. Lesser dog, loves to be pet. That's his defining personality trait. Wait, why are they a royal god and not me? I love to be pet too. It's all just a popularity contest. Papyrus! I'm surprised. You're delving deep into the puns today. I always jump over the gap instead of solving the puzzle. Sans never solves it either. He always just, gets across. I think he has a shortcut or something. Yes, he does, but not quite the way you're probably thinking. You know, shortcuts in space-time. Freaking wormholes. Little mounty hat or something on my head. Gift Trot lives near here. They like gifts. Don't worry if you can't afford something nice. It's the thought that counts. So imagine you have a lot of money. Did you meet Gift Trot? I have. He's a bit of a douchebag. Although he's funny to put googly eyes on. The station of Greater Dog. He looks a bit like a certain dog I don't like. But Greater Dog doesn't collect anything. He's only a kleptomaniac for affection. He's amassed a large collection of hugs and pets. I bet he has. Although I didn't in this playthrough, so I feel bad now. I spammed ignore and he eventually just fucks off and leaves. Because he's bored with you. This bridge looks dangerous, but it's very stable. In fact, it's just a rock formation I painted over. I think it looks more dramatic that way. I added the rope, too. I was gonna say, yeah, like... It's like, where'd the rope come from? It's just being painted over. Snowdin, home of Papyrus. That's the slogan, right? I'm petitioning to change the slogan. Okay, no, that was just me hitting the sign at the weird angle. I was wondering, like, was that an echo flower saying, "Welcome to Snowdin"? But no. Okay. Yeah, we're good. That fairy person throws ice all day. Nobody knows where it goes. Hey, I know. Elfish told me. It goes to Hotland to cool to the core. Wow, Undyne, I didn't know you liked nerdy stuff. Oh, she likes nerdy stuff, all right. Hypnotizing, isn't it? It is a little bit. Like any repeating animation, really. You just kind of... just fall into the groove a little bit. Anyway. Anyway. There's no response. Weird. Must be a dead zone for Papyrus's carrier. Hey, punk! What's up? Papyrus, how can you stand this cold? I have no skin. So why don't we stand in Groudbees instead? Because I hate grease. But you don't have a stomach. No, but I have standards. You're in my house. Good choice. Though I guess it's technically Sans' house too. But I prefer not to discuss his part of it. His room is... it's like another world. A world where they don't know how to vacuum. You're best staying away from that strange place. want to see if he says anything if I call him, like, right in his face. Oh, look at that! That's hilarious. Apologies. Throat's getting a little tickly again. Yeah! This is the best room for snow wrestling. Snow wrestling is when she sneaks up on you from behind, then tackles you and yells, "Snow wrestling!" It's not the best game. Well, you know what I think. What? Snow wrestling! No! We'll have to play sometime. Snow wrestling. If you're going to Snowdin, I won't have much to say. But I will. There's the rub, right? What? There's a rub? Where? In Snowdin, duh. I'll do my best to find the rub. Hey, I think I found something. Oh? Where? And what's this horrible noogie? It's the rub. Please don't noogie the skeleton. This is Papyrus' brother's station. I'm always catching him slacking off, or sleeping. But his results are just good enough to not fire him. Well, except today. He didn't tell me anything about you. Just scraping by the bare minimum every time. I guess it's kind of impressive. Let's hang out again sometime. Never trust a flower. That's one of the constants of this world. Again, buddy, you have no idea. God, I was supposed to build a puzzle for this room, but I hate puzzles, so I just put a huge pile of rocks upstream. What? Don't judge me. My lack of creativity is making your life easier. It's true. That is true. This is the room where I first spotted you. You have no idea how many spears I wanted to throw. But, that seagrass is under scientific protection. Ah. What? That's a real thing. I imagine it would be. Wait, did you actually do the puzzle? You can't just jump across? You can't do the jippity-jumpity doodle? Some freaking Smash Brothers Melee lingo. The limpity-lompity leap? Yep, that's some wombo combo shit. Oh, that's awesome. Alphys helped me measure out the mud tiles for this puzzle. It was a lot of work, but we got to make sandcastles out of them. We're a good team. She's great at building them, and I'm great at wrecking them. See if she reacts to the quiche room. I always love the fact that your character carries everything on their head. And none of you. What's better than a bench full of quiche? Yeah, well, I guess she just says the same thing, I guess. Every day, people come here and wish to the stars. I won't let them down. I'll make everyone's wishes come true. I wish I had 8 legs, so I could wear 4 pairs of hot pants. I'll make most people's wishes come true. What? You have a wish? Add it to the pile, punk. Along those walls lies our tragic history. Tragically boring? Why can't our history be cool animations like the humans? Someone's at least engrave a plaque with swords and kissing. Come on! Don't act like your history's not cool! Well, I mean, even if it's not anime, human history is interesting. 3 gold for the ferry? Yes. Hop on! Thanks for stepping on my face. Here's the 3 gold. You got 3 gold. If it wasn't for that grass, I'd have kicked your... if not for that Groody, I'd have kicked your booty. I see what you did there. Don't ask me what a Groody is. I was attempting to keep it PG-13. Where are all these tables coming from? That's a good question. That is a damn good question. It fills you with determination. Hey, here's a neat party trick. Try talking to the southern wall. First you have to throw a party, though. Hey, you should make it a costume party. Then Papyrus can have some place he seems normal. Talk to the southern wall? What the hell is she going on about? The gems on the southern wall shine in a spectacular pattern. It's a nice thing you can see the southern wall from this angle. God damn it, Toby! Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I should invite Alphys too. Yeah, she'd love a cosplay party. Ugh, ice cream, sugary, cold. Talk about gross. Now this chili pink stuff that Alphys makes me, that rules. I'll also drink it if it's heated up. Idle fun thing to do with ice cream. Put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds. Makes it just that bit it makes it just that bit like less solid from the freezer. Good times. No response. Okay. It's still Papyrus's carrier, so we lose track of him in here. Although I should look around. Excuse me. I should look around for incidental normal NPCs because I'm noticing with Pacifist Run that they start spawning in once you've killed the... or, I shouldn't say killed, you know, mercied the boss of the area. See here there's like a Washoe or something hanging around. There might be. Might not be. Who knows? Who knows? Onion? No onion. I scared him off earlier in the run. Oh well, what can you do? Oh yeah, Sharvin lives around here. I used to give her piano lessons. She was really talented, for someone with no fingers. One day, she stopped coming to her lessons, though. How did her song go again? I think it went a little something like this. Hey, you figured out how to get the music to play? Nice, isn't it? Hey. Okay, no, she's just repeating herself. Alright. Did you get a umbrella? What? You're at my favorite spot? You'd better jump in at least 1,000 puddles for me. I'll hit every puddle for you, Undyne. Because after all, you were one of the better parts of the genocide run. I owe you that much. Wait, what? I didn't say anything. This whole area is like a little nature trail. It's nice to have a rainy spot away from civilization. Though, with the city filling up, who knows how long that'll last. Well, are you enjoying nature? Asgore's castle. So, okay, so that is the capital. Guess there's no stopping you, huh? Nope. I am filled with determination. And I also look like a mushroom. The trail dead ends here, unless you can jump. Honestly, I can't believe I expected you to go this way. What was I thinking? And how was I right? I'm so scared. Ghosts aren't real, right? What? They are real? Oh no! All the winky faces. Okay, well, we're hitting our mark here, so thank you so much for watching. Twitter is in the description as usual. Subscription is down there as well. Just screwing around with the phone call system a little bit for 20-some-odd minutes. It's not something I'd normally do for myself, I have to admit, so unfortunately this game might actually lose a bit of its charm for me if I was playing this purely for myself. But playing it for you guys and having that second, like, filter on my brain going, oh, I should do this so that the people watching the videos will see. It actually is giving me more enjoyment because I'm finding stuff that I probably wouldn't have bothered to have found myself, right? So, you know, it's interesting. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and ciao for now.